So the reason why we're adding tea tree, by the way, is because this smells like the ocean. Or a fish tank. So
that's very
yeah, I'm like
you're like, it could be good.
If you're into aquatics, like you don't want to add any essential oils. But yeah, spirulina is a special smell. So. Okay, so I started day one in 2015 under the name Canna Bath and Body because I wanted to combine hemp oil, essentially, or hemp seed oil into making cold processed soap, and that's where it all started. But then cold processed soap turned into deodorant, and using the proprietary blend of the hemp seed oil that I made, and basically incorporating it into other daily hygiene and topical products, and from there it just kind of blew up. So I transitioned and rebranded last year to Day One, and I think that really just kind of like solidified what this brand has been about for me, and that's a fresh start, a start of a new routine that's healthier and living a better lifestyle, better for the planet, better for my body, better for everybody around me. And that starts with organic ingredients and sustainable packaging, and making sure that I source from people that are ethical and care about the planet as much as I do. So that means completely non-toxic. You can pronounce everything, and basically from people that care, about their communities as well. So that's kind of why I got started, and put that onto your face essentially. But it's going to put back some moisture that the bentonite clay is basically going to kind of take out. But what I also did was I brought some organic grapeseed oil, and we're going to use this as kind of like a base for the liquid, and then we're going to add a little bit of tea tree oil in, and then you guys are welcome to scent with the following 5 that I brought. And each of the essential oils that I have their own specific properties that are really good for you. So depending on what kind of skin you have, I'm a little bit more oily, so what I would do is probably use a little bit of the chamomile, and then some of the lemon, and then somebody who would have more of a little like combination skin, you might want to go with like a lavender, which is going to be a little bit more mild and calming. But all of these have anti-inflammation properties, so basically what they're going to do is they're going to calm any kind of redness that's going to occur after the mask. So one thing that's really important about clay masks that I don't think is mentioned enough is you don't want to leave these on until your face is cracking. So, I mean, you leave it on for about 20-25 minutes tops, and then you're going to want to take it off and use like a warm washcloth, I would say, but at the most, that's all you need to do. Any more than that, and you're actually going to start to draw more moisture out of your skin than you want. So what's really cool is I'm going to give you, each person's going to go home with like a bottle this size, but what we're going to do is hopefully give you enough to use it as kind of like a serum afterwards as well. So not only are you going to be using it as the liquid part of your mask, but you can put a little bit on. Teaching classes just kind of came naturally because that's how I started to learn. Was I started researching, all right, well, what's the best way to help out with acne, or what's the best way to help out with super dry skin? Because as you know, in the desert here, you can kind of come across all those different things. So from dry skin to combination to sun damage, there's just a lot of opportunity to kind of use a lot of really cool local ingredients like local honey, local creosote, chaparral, aloe, anything that kind of came from the desert, and incorporate those things into my own products. So yeah, it's been great. Bentonite clay is super cool. It's made from volcanic ash, basically. And this specifically was sourced from Fort Benton, Wyoming. And what's really cool about bentonite clay is when you mix it with any kind of liquid solution, or specifically water, it creates a negative charge. So what it does is it's going to draw any kind of toxins and metals, and basically any free radicals that exist in the environment, they're going to stick to that and get pulled out. So free radicals, bad shit in your skin, positive charge. Bentonite clay, negative charge. What happens? Pulls it out. So that's going to make your pores smaller, which is really rad, and then it also is going to draw out some of the hydrogen, so it's going to allow for more oxygen to get into your pores, making your skin a little bit more supple as well. So I had no idea what I was doing when I started. All I knew was that I wanted to be a business owner and creating and throwing basically what I had as a passion into, you know, incorporating it in every part of my life. So what I started to do was I started to find other people, local business owners, boutique owners, and just reaching out to them and saying, hey, how did you get started? So like my advice is to basically find somebody who you respect, who is doing something that you know, like to do, and see how they got started. You know, like all it takes is just asking one question, and that can kind of open up, you know, so many opportunities for, you know, different kinds of passions. Some people want to create, some people want to make art, some people want to make music, but whatever it is that kind of drives you, like the internet opens up a huge possibility to like reaching people locally, and then of course regionally, and then nationally too. So there's a lot of awesome opportunities for local entrepreneurs too. So yeah, I would just say try to find people in your local community, but if you can't, like the internet's a great resource to just kind of search like how to get started as an entrepreneur.